This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
This is 99X. I'm Barnes. That's Leslie. New Mumford & Sons music coming up. Also Eve 6, Green Day. We have not done the first 1K. We have 5K a day on 99X. The first one hasn't happened yet. Sleaze now brought to you by McDonald's. Support local business owners and entrepreneurs in your neighborhood by visiting a nearby McDonald's today.
Well, you won't have to worry about this, Barnes, because you'll be watching football, but your feed all weekend will be about the life of a showgirl. That, of course, is the new Taylor Swift album coming out this weekend. The docuseries The Swift Effect will launch its second season, of course, now on Peacock. Yeah, a new era. It's brand new. And then, I don't know if you saw this, but she's going to be sort of taking over NBC next week. Yeah. She'll be the guest on Late Night with Seth Meyers, October 8th, sitting for a longer interview than usual. You know what they're calling it? Takeover.
Oh, puke-a-rama.
Of the Seth Meyers show. And then her appearance on Late Night will come 2 days after she visits NBC's other late night shows. Of course, The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. She'll be on there October 6th with Kerry Russell. I mean, it's going to be a lot of Taylor Swift.
She must have some background with Seth because that's like one of the lowest rated ones. Why would she go on that? And
maybe she has a good relationship with him. I'm not sure. I saw that and thought the same thing.
Yeah, what a huge favor.
Ryan Murphy, of course, the executive producer of Monster, has ruled out featuring Ted Bundy. He told Variety that Bundy's crime, they just don't offer a broader societal narrative. I don't know how you choose between serial killers, Barnes.
Right, he's ranking Ed Gein was horrible. Multiple movies based on this dude. He's okay.
But you know who he is considering?
Who?
Luigi Mangione, although he needs more details about that. But of course, Monster with Charlie Hunnam about Ed Gein is out now on Netflix. I might have to watch it this weekend. And speaking of Charlie Hunnam, this is a really funny story. He was on with Seth Meyers talking about being recognized and then maybe a case of mistaken identity.
Have you been mistaken for other actors in your career, though?
Last night.
Okay.
Wait until you hear this. So I got in a taxi about 9 o'clock, lovely guy, and he starts to think maybe he recognizes me, but he's not quite sure how, so he asks my name, and I tell him my name, and then he decides to Google it. And his phone is connected with Bluetooth to the speakers of the taxi. And the taxi and the speakers are cranked to full blast, maximum decibel. And the video he chooses to watch is titled, What Happened to Charlie Hunnam? And it's this, like, harrowing, tragic tale of all of my biggest failures, both personally and professionally. And thankfully, it was a short ride, so I get out, and the last thing I hear as he drives off into the night, echoing through the streets of New York, is then came the spectacular box office failure of King Arthur.
That's funny.
We got a trailer for The Kardashians. Can you believe it's season 7? And this is kind of strange. She discloses that someone extremely close to her allegedly placed a hit on her life.
I mean, she doesn't say it, but, I mean, do we all need to struggle to guess?
I know.
Who she's talking about?
I got a call from investigators. Someone extremely close to me put a hit out on my life.
Everybody's kind of on edge.
I heard footsteps walking into my room.
I am terrified out of my mind. I'm happy it's over.
I mean, duh.
So if you're interested in the Kardashians, that's October 23rd on Hulu, of course, because I know there are fans. And speaking of the Kardashians, remember I told you that Ray J story?
Yeah, he's trying to bring out a bunch of stuff.
About a RICO case? Yeah, well, Kim and her mom have filed a defamation lawsuit against Ray J, citing claims of a federal criminal racketeering investigation against them. Wow. I mean, how long has Ray J been in their lives? But anyway, the suit is referencing his comments in this documentary, which was called The United States versus Sean Combs, where he suggested that RICO charges against the Kardashians could be credible. We'll keep following that story.
She should be sending him a cake. I mean, he made her career.
I know.
By doing that sex tape and putting it out there.
I know you're excited about this, Barnes, and so am I. And they keep teasing us, but it's not until November 16th. I'm talking about Who's Ready for Landman.
Every dime you ever made, I pumped it out of the ground, and that don't change.
But he's dead, Tommy. And now what? I was supposed to let his trophy wife go and try to pull permits from the Railroad Commission?
I run the company. She owns it. But if you want to fight about it, lawyer up, big boy, let's go. Why don't you let me sell this thing?
I want success. Get it for me.
This business, you have to know the rules of the game before you can bend them. And if you don't, you lose all of it. Hey, where are you?
At Drill Well 7. Dad, I'm playing on the house's money now.
No, you're playing with the devil's money. So for once in your life, just please listen to me.
Take a long, hard look at me. I wasted 60 years on hope.
We've avoided telling each other the truth for a long time. Let's not start now.
There are so many things about our lives that need to be fixed.
This ought to be good.
Love, Billy Bob Thornton and Demi Moore will have a bigger role. That is Landman.
Cannot wait. That is set up to have multiple seasons if it stays as good.
Go back and watch season 1. Hey, in theaters now, The Smashing Machine. We've talked about this. Dwayne Johnson, who plays the real-life Mark Kerr. Listen to how he talks about his physical transformation.
I gained a little over 30 pounds, and Benny had come to me and said, this is something you've probably never heard, but you're going to have to gain weight. And we had
You're
watched,
not big enough.
How did you say?
You get bigger.
Yes. Mark Kerr had this rare body that was just, his silhouette was just big, and he's massive and fast twitch fibers, those muscles. So it wasn't just packing on 30 pounds of muscle and some fat. It was packing on, as best I could, muscles that also had fast twitch quality to it, if that makes sense, because I had to train at the same time like I was a fighter. There was also a vocal transformation too, and then the prosthetics from Kazu, which really changed the game for me. So for me to sit in the chair for 3-4 hours and just watch it all wash over me and change me, helped me get into Mark's skin.
Such a big transformation. I mean, he was almost unrecognizable with the prosthetics. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Everyone knows the legend of D.B. Cooper, but what if I told you there's an even better story out there? One with multiple aircraft hijackings, prison escapes, and so many twists and turns. I'm talking about the hit podcast American Skyjacker, which is now an action-packed documentary coming to theaters and streaming this fall. Find out more at www.americanskyjacker.com and listen to the bonus episode of the podcast on October 7th. American Skyjacker. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.